They call it a religion, but it's actually a business, and you are the product. Let me explain how they've been playing you. The Jehovah's Witness religion isn't just a little innocent religion. It's a billion-dollar business with one of the most manipulative marketing strategies in the world. You didn't even realize you were being sold to. Jehovah's Witnesses don't knock on your door with a price tag. No, they knock on your door with a smile and a Bible. But behind that innocent little smile is an entire corporate machine that's been collecting your time, your energy, your money, your loyalty, your literal soul under the disguise of Jehovah God's love, serving Jehovah, making Jehovah happy, pleasing Jehovah. They put Jehovah at the center of everything that they do so they can manipulate the members into thinking that they're pleasing God when they're really pleasing men.
Let's talk about it.
I know it can be really scary, especially if you have doubts when people are talking about the religion that you're in, especially when you're trained not to listen to other people. And I just want you to know, I'm only speaking straight facts, okay? We gonna break it all the way down. If this is your first time seeing me, hey, I'm Jordan Angeles, your big sis. I'm a former Jehovah's Witness. I was born and raised in this my whole entire life. Yeah. And now I make videos for people who grew up like me, controlled, silenced, guilt-tripped, and told that questioning anything means that you're ungrateful, you're evil, you don't know what you're talking about, you're too worldly for asking questions. Foolishness. But let me tell you something, none of that was the truth, okay? Everything that they taught us, that they indoctrinated us with, was not the truth. It was manipulation dressed up as love. I'm not here to bash people. I'm here to expose the system, and I'm here to spread awareness. Because the more you understand how deep this really goes, the more free you become. If you ever felt like something was off, or you were ever just sitting in meeting and you were looking at your parents, or you're looking at elders, or you're just looking around, you're like, why does this feel more like a business and not like a loving spiritual worship vibe? It feels very business. You were not wrong for thinking that way, and don't worry, this video is gonna explain exactly why you feel like that. Because today I am pulling back the curtain. I'm letting everybody know.
I'm talking about in it! I'm talking about in it! I'm talking about in it!
I'm showing you exactly how Jehovah's Witnesses operate like a billion-dollar business that is playing you, using you like a dish rag, throwing you up and down, using you whenever they need you, then throwing you away when they don't need you no more, and profiting off of your trauma, your obedience, and your silence. That's how they keep you controlled and manipulated. So let's get into it. Oh, and by the way, if this resonates with you, then go ahead and click that subscribe button. Hello? What you doing? You want the tea, right? You want the tea. You know you want the tea. Just hit the subscribe button, okay? Even if you don't want to subscribe yet, you don't want to show that you know you follow me, that's fine, girl. Just still pull up to the videos, okay? Still pull up. We still invite you. You're still welcomed here. This is a safe space. I want everyone to feel safe here, to feel understood, to feel seen. So, first things first, they don't sell religion. They sell identity. They don't market this like a regular business because that would be obvious. People would know automatically, oh, they trying to sell me something. They don't sell you a service. They don't sell you a product. They don't sell you a course. They don't have you buy something. They don't have a membership fee, like a monthly membership fee. Hey, sign up to be a Jehovah's Witness, only $20 a month. No. That would be way too obvious. That would give people a reason. Oh, see, they want your money. They're taking your money. But what do Jehovah's Witnesses love to say? Oh, everything is free. The Bible is free. The publications are free. The magazines are free. You never have to pay for a thing. Everything is donated from volunteers. They sell you a lifestyle. They sell you a community, a purpose, identity. They're gonna tell you, oh, this is the truth. They literally call their religion the truth. Hey, when did you get into the truth? Oh yeah, I've been in the truth for this amount of years. They call themselves the truth. That's not just a little, oh, the truth. No, they are using the word the truth to psychologically manipulate you. They're gonna tell you that they are the only religion that will get you to paradise. If you're not a Jehovah's Witness, you're gonna die in Armageddon. They'll tell you without Jehovah, you're nothing. If you're not in this organization, you're nothing. If you're not in this organization, you ain't gonna live in paradise. They're gonna teach you that the world is evil, it's worldly, and that we're the only religion that's good. This is textbook cult psychology. Cult psychology. They're not just giving you something to believe in. They're not just reading the Bible and having meetings and knocking on people's door. Oh no, they control every single aspect of your life. They're telling you who you are. They're telling you who you should be. They're telling you what you have to sacrifice in order to get salvation. organization. I just want you to think about this. Let's just talk about Christianity. What other religion makes you disfellowship your kids and never talk to them if they decide to leave? What other religion doesn't allow you to have blood transfusions? What other religion doesn't allow you to celebrate your own birthday, to celebrate holidays? What other religion forces you to go out and knock on strangers' doors to preach the word? Let's get into money. The Watchtower organization, Jehovah's Witnesses, the JW headquarters, they're sitting on real estate that's worth over $1 billion globally. $1 billion. The Jehovah's Witness organization, they billionaires. Yeah, with a B. Y'all love to talk about all them rich billionaires doing all this stuff. What about your own religion? What about the governing body who's literal billionaires? The organization is literally a $1 billion company. And you're still struggling? I thought a $1 billion company that actually cared about its members would actually do things to help them. Why don't they have organizations to help single mothers? Why don't they have organizations to feed the homeless? Why don't they have organizations to actually help kids? Why don't they do any of that? Why don't they use the money for any of that? Do y'all even know where your donations are going to? Every single Kingdom Hall belongs to the organization. Every single one. That means even though your family was the one that made so many donations to it, it's still theirs. Even though you helped paint that hall, you helped build that hall because of free labor, it's still theirs. Even though your dad cleaned the hall every single weekend, it don't matter, it's still theirs. They can sell their property, they can merge their property, they can move it, they can flip it.
I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your primitive.
They can do whatever they want with that property without having to tell the local congregation shit. So all the local congregations, they don't even know what's going on behind closed doors. They don't actually know what the organization is hiding from them, is keeping secret from them. And by the way, that's exactly what they've been doing. Selling Kingdom Halls, merging congregations to cut costs, using the volunteer work, aka free labor, to maintain the properties. I think it was called LDC or something. Yeah, free labor. And then pushing digital donations harder than ever. Encouraging the flock to donate for Jehovah. Y'all remember a couple years ago, I think it was around COVID. Yeah, COVID, when all the numbers started to go down because everyone found out the truth about Jehovah's Witnesses. Yeah, y'all remember when they started to merge halls? Yeah, I remember my hall, it got merged and then a lot of people had to leave. Y'all ever wonder why they did that? Oh, you think it was just to make things easier? You think it was just because the hall was too small? Oh no, honey, it's bigger than that. They're merging the halls because they're losing money, because they're losing people and they need the money. So that's when they gonna merge the halls and make the money. And here's the kicker. They're never going to ask you to donate directly. Are you crazy? They not gonna do that? No, they're too smart for that. They're too articulate with every single move that they make. They're sneaky with it. They think before they move most of the times. So instead of saying, hey brothers, donate at least $500 every month to show that you love Jehovah. Donate $200 every week just to show you love Jehovah. They're not gonna tell you that. They're not gonna give you a dollar amount. No. They're just gonna show you all the horrible things that's happening and then guilt you into actually donating. They're gonna show you all the people that are out here doing the preaching work with little to nothing while you're over here with money and you're not giving them any money. They gonna guilt you. The guilt trips, they gonna guilt trip you into paying them that money. They'll just say, we're falling behind on the worldwide work. Oh, Jehovah loves a cheerful giver. We trust Jehovah will move your heart. Sweetie, that is passive aggressive emotional blackmail. Passive aggressive emotional blackmail. They're literally pimping out your generosity just to keep the business booming. Do you understand? They are pimping out your vulnerability. They are using you. They're using you for the money. You're just a number to them. They don't care about you. You are a product. You are a number. Next, you're not free. You're controlled 24/7. Let's talk about control. Because when a religion starts to decide what medical care you're going to have, what medical decisions you're going to make for your own health or for your family's health, that's not having faith. That's domination. That's people controlling every single aspect of your life. You're not allowed to have blood transfusions. And y'all remember back then, you weren't even allowed to do organ transplants. They viewed doing organ organ transplants as cannibalism. Don't believe me? Here's a proof right here. This is literally from their magazine. This is their publication right here. This is their publication. But they don't do that anymore because they got new light. Even if it's your child, it's your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, it doesn't matter who it is. Grandma, grandpa, they can all catch this smoke.
Who want smoke me? Who want smoke me? Who want smoke me? Nigga, who want smoke me? Who want smoke me?
Even in life or death situations, you are always expected to choose death. And why is that? Because as an innocent little manipulated Jehovah's Witness, you are a loyal employee to the cult. Okay, you're not just a member. No. You are an employee, and your death is a PR move for their brand. It makes them look faithful. They put it in your face right here. You serving God. These are all the children whose parents decided to refuse life-saving blood transfusions just because the religion told them not to get it. It was never about you. It was never about your kids. It was never about your health. It was never about your happiness. It was never about you. It's all about how they look. It's all about the narrative. It's all about what people are going to see and what they're going to say. It's all about how they present themselves to other people. All about how they look to other people. It is all a front. And let's not forget, you're not allowed to question leadership ever. You're not allowed to celebrate birthdays. You're not allowed to celebrate holidays. Imagine never being allowed to celebrate your own birthday. Imagine every single holiday party that they have in elementary school when everyone is eating their candy, having fun, singing the songs. You gotta get your ass up and leave the class like you're a bad kid. Everyone gonna be looking at you. Oh my God, look at that Jehovah's Witness girl. As a kid, you can get bullied all the time. You can't talk to worldly people, and that includes your family. So if your family is what they call unbelieving family members, you're not allowed to talk to them. Sometimes you can speak to your family, but you're not allowed to be hella close with them, if you know what I mean. You can't be locked in with them because no matter if they're blood, they are still worldly. You're not allowed to date who you want. You're not allowed to wear what you want. Women are not protected. It is a highly misogynistic cult. If a woman is being beaten, if her husband is beating her, verbally abusing her, physically abusing her, sexually abusing her in every single way, you have to shut up and stay silent and deal with it and suck it up. Stop complaining. The man is always going to be seen as right. You may even have an elders meeting where they're going to berate the woman and judge the woman and victim blame the woman and say that it's her fault. She should have been more obedient. She should have been more submissive. She shouldn't have been so hard to deal with. What's her problem? What was she wearing? What was she doing? Why was she upsetting her husband? She deserved it. Women are not protected.
She comes in nasty and angry and
She's been abused. No. Why can't she get remarried if she's been abused? If the mate that she chose to beat her black and blue. Like, that's degrading women. That's degrading women right there. That's not showing any love. And
there's brothers who get beat too.
Women are not protected. Children are not protected. If a child is going through SA, sexual abuse, oh, they're not allowed to tell the police. You don't believe me? Oh, then you should check out my elders meeting that I secretly recorded. The elders forced me to have a meeting, even though I told them countless amount of times I don't want to have this meeting, but they still forced me. I recommend you go check out that meeting where they literally say that they do not report child abuse to the police. Instead, they go to a phone booth and report it directly to the organization so they can cover it up and shove it under the rug. Those who abuse children, the cases were not brought to the police. That's what I'm saying. That it was not reported.
Who told you that?
Oh, just look up Australian Royal Commission and you'll see it on all over the news in Australia. Over 1,000 cases that were not reported.
Yeah,
I don't take child abuse. That's my. They don't care about your kids. They don't care about children. They don't care about protecting children. They don't protect children from predators. Pedophiles and predators are walking through the halls of Kingdom Halls and they do not care. In fact, a lot of the elders know about known pedophiles within their hall and they won't say anything. They won't even tell the parents. If your child needs a blood transfusion that's literally going to save their life, you're not allowed to give them that blood transfusion. You're just supposed to allow your child to die when you could save them, which is basically Murder, she wrote. Murder, she wrote. It's all about control. Oh, and did I also forget that you can't even leave Jehovah's Witnesses without being completely disowned and abandoned by your whole entire family? There's a term called being disfellowshipped. Trust me, any Jehovah's Witness will know what you're talking about, but they're never gonna say it openly. They're never gonna willingly say it. They're never gonna tell people about the disfellowship practices. Are you crazy?
No.
But if you ever do decide to leave Jehovah's Witnesses, if you decide to ever speak up and advocate for what Jehovah's Witnesses truly are and for helping people, oh yeah, you're gonna be disowned from your family. You're gonna be abandoned. Once you're disfellowshipped, you're cut off. It doesn't matter if it's your mom, your sister, your brother, your kids, your children, your parents. Does not matter. They will cut you off and act like you don't even exist. You are dead to them unless you come back into the cult. If you come back into the cult, okay, good girl, you back in the club. So please tell me again how this isn't a cult. Tell me again how this isn't a business that's using people for money. Tell me again how this religion is all about love, yet they force parents to disown their own children when they decide to have different beliefs than them. And what about all the abuse that they cover up? In case you don't know, Jehovah's Witness leadership, the governing body, have been caught in multiple child sexual abuse cover-ups. For example, we have the Australian Royal Commission, where there's over 1,000 child abuse cases that were covered up. The pedophiles and the predators were protected and the children were not. None of those cases were brought to the police. Oh, but of course the regular members don't know this. Why would they ever know this? How would that benefit them? And why would they ever protect children? That's gonna look bad on our name. Jehovah's Witnesses can't take that heat. They can't take the scandals. It's gonna make them look bad because people actually have a heart for children. They literally have policies in writing that make it nearly impossible for victims to be heard and believed when they're sexually abused, unless there are two witnesses. This is called the two-witness rule. In case you don't know what the two-witness rule is, according to the Watchtower policy, if someone comes forward, especially a child, a minor, a child, if they come forward and say that they were abused, the elders will not take action unless two witnesses confirm it, meaning you need two witnesses to your abuse. That don't make no sense. You need two witnesses to say that this actually happened. Oh, and if you don't believe me, once again, I think you should ask any elder in your hall, hey, what's the two-witness rule? Better yet, ask them, hey, what's the Shepherding the Flock book? What's the Elder's Manual book? Can I see it? Yeah, the elders have a secret manual that they don't allow regular members to know about. I think you should check that one out because I can guarantee you any elder in your hall will know exactly what I'm talking about and they do not want you to know about it. It's kept secret for a reason. The two-witness rule destroys children's lives. And not just children, every person who's abused, men and women. This is not just something that's happening to women. I want to stress the importance of understanding that this is happening to both genders, girls and boys, men and women, JW men, JW women, JW kids. They are not being protected. This is not being reported to the police. I don't care who you are. I don't care what gender you are. No one deserves this. No one. If you're sexually abused and the abuser doesn't say that it actually happened, it never happened. What abuser is actually committing crimes in front of an audience? Why would you have two witnesses there? It doesn't make any sense. And tell me, what type of loving organization that just loves you so much and is led by Jehovah actually hears a victim's pain, hears a victim expressing how they've been abused, and instead of helping them, getting the help that they need, reporting it immediately to the police, they're just gonna tell you, sorry, can't help you unless someone else saw it too. And unless that someone actually says that it happened. We don't believe you and we don't care. This is a rule that they've had for years. And the only reason why they haven't brought down the two-witness rule and the blood transfusion rule is because the minute they have new light and take it away is the minute they gonna get lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit and everybody gonna start to wake up and actually see all the bullshit that they've been lying about. That's why they can't let it go. That's why they have to keep this disgusting rule. It's not just outdated. It's not just cruel. It's a business tactic. You understand? It all ties into this being a business. Because when you actually have to acknowledge the abuse, when you have to take abuse seriously, that costs money. Yeah, the lawsuits, it ain't cheap. We're not talking thousands, we're talking millions. millions. And we're not just talking one lawsuit, we're talking about thousands of lawsuits. Do you understand where this is going? That's millions and millions of money going out to fight for these lawsuits. All these child abuse cover-ups that's coming up now, all the scandals that's coming up now. They're trying to deal with all of this. They even have lawsuits for disfellowshipping. For people that have been abandoned by their whole family, yeah, they took legal action and a lot of them have won. Why do you think they're now letting you talk to disfellowship people? You think it's because they want to show love? Baby, no. They're not trying to get sued no more. They're trying to save they ass. The pot is hot. The fire is burning. Do you see where this is going? The watchtower is crumbling. They're going down. They're losing numbers. So they have to save face. They have to put the smile on. They have to look like they're the best of the best. That's why they're allowing you to toast. Soon they're gonna allow you to celebrate your own birthday. That's why they finally acknowledge the women and allow them to wear pants. Oh, the brothers can wear beards now. You think that's because they love you? No, they're trying to save face and save money. Lawsuits cost money. To Jehovah's Witnesses, to the governing body, protecting their brand image, their perfect JW brand image, best life ever, best life ever, best life ever. Protecting that image is more important, best life ever, than actually protecting children. Best life ever, they do not care about children. Best life ever, they don't. They don't give a rat's booty hole about them. Best life ever, they'll disfellowship you for smoking a J. They'll disfellowship you if you decide to leave your abusive partner because, by the way, you can't get divorced even if they're abusive. You can only get divorced if the man decides to leave first. If the man decides to cheat first. It's the perfect home for abusers, narcissists, pedophiles, all of it. That's why Jehovah's Witnesses attract so many abusers and narcissists and pedophiles. They'll disfellowship you for dating outside of the organization. They'll disfellowship you for being gay, for being yourself, for being true to yourself. But they're gonna protect an abuser.
Oh yeah, of course they're gonna do that.
Of course they're gonna protect the abuser if there's not enough evidence, because they can determine if there's enough evidence because they're educated on the legal system. I need y'all to remember, the governing body, they are not therapists. They are not the police. They are not educated. And y'all are letting them take care of your personal issues? They don't care. They would rather protect an abuser than protect a child just to protect their image. And that tells you every single thing about who they really are and who they really serve. A lot of y'all are very afraid of Satan, the devil, oh, worldly people. Maybe you should take a look at your own organization. Ask yourself, who are they really serving? Not only are kids being harmed, they're being silenced. And this isn't anything new, it's just been hidden and now everything is finally being exposed. Everybody's being exposed.
Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way,
Know why they take it the wrong way.
the truth is the light.
I need to have another one of these.
Amen, amen.
Shit. I kind of get this one here.
Right.
After that, I don't really kind of know where to go. Let me, one more time.
Right.
We good now?
The real truth is finally coming out. The governing body is smarter than you think. Like, yeah, they're not all the way here. Like, there's obviously something going on there. They literally are in charge of a whole entire cult. Yeah, but don't get it twisted. They know exactly what they're doing. They have help. They have a whole legal team. You're not allowed to go get higher education unless that higher education is going to benefit us. They even paid for some brothers and sisters to go to school to become lawyers so they can defend all the Jehovah's Witness child abuse cover-up cases. All those lawsuits are being fought by Jehovah's Witness lawyers. It ain't clicking to you. They know exactly what they're doing. They know that if they just told you,
Give us your money, work for free, cut off your family, stay in an abusive marriage, die instead of getting surgery, don't protect your children, don't report that to the police.
they know if they actually said that so blunt, blatantly, all brazen like that, they know that you would run. That's why they don't say it like that. They wrap it up in a cute little box, in a cute little present. They surround you with brothers and sisters that love you, with a community that loves you.
And that loves Jehovah. Jehovah.
But the minute you decide to leave is the minute that they will abandon you and they won't give a shit about you.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
So that's why they package it pretty. Their whole branding, everything about Jehovah's Witnesses is done articulately. Every single thing is done with thought. Every single thing is done on purpose. It has a purpose. There's a reason they're doing things the way they're doing it. They package it pretty. Best life ever. They hide it in the conventions. Best life ever. They hide it in the talks. Best life ever. Meetings, watchtower studies, preparations, Bible studies, field service, the songs, the love bombing, the people who feel like family. They hide it in rules dressed up as morals and godly love, the fruitage of the spirit. Best life ever. They hide it in guilt. They hide it in shame. They hide it in fear. That's why they're going to use fear to control you, to manipulate you. They're gonna make you feel guilty. They're gonna make you feel ashamed. You should be ashamed of yourself. They break you down so that you need them to survive, so that you have nothing left within you and you're begging them for help. They want you to be a stupid little broken lamb, a piece of dirt. They want you to beg for them. Best life ever. That's how it operates. And by the time you realize what actually happened, you're 10, 15, 20, 30, 50, 60, 70 years in. A lot of people won't even wake up, and your entire sense of self is wrapped up in chains. You don't even have your own identity. You don't even know who you are. You don't even have your own personality. You don't have anything. You don't own anything. It all belongs to Watchtower. Every single thing. Your feelings, your emotions, your family, your sex life, your clothing, what you decide to do, what you decide to wear, who you decide to talk to, who your friends are, what you watch, the music you listen to, the clothes you wear, every single thing. It all belongs to Watchtower. You literally sell your soul to become a Jehovah's Witness. You sell your whole mind to be brainwashed, to be controlled. Also, they can use you for money, then throw you away when you no longer benefit them. But here's what they didn't expect.
Me, bitch.
Our generation is the change. Our generation is the one that's waking up. It's us. It is us that's waking up. That's why they're so mad. That's why they're so angry that we're speaking out. Who cares? It's our turn now. It's our day now. It's all about us. We are the change. We are the future. They need us. Our generation is the one that's asking questions. Our generation is the one that refuses to just blindly follow some white old bald men in New York just because they said so. We refuse to blindly follow people. We're not just gonna be obedient just because, oh, Jehovah said so. No, I wanna see the facts. Show me exactly why this is the truth. Why is the rules changing so much? The truth never changes. So let me know why there's so much new light. Why is the truth in so much darkness that there needs to be so many new light? The truth never changes, yet Jehovah's Witnesses change all the damn time. Our generation is the one that's putting an end to this. We are the end of Watchtower. We are putting our foot down, we are setting boundaries, and we are saying no, okay? It's our world now. Get with the program.
All lies will be exposed. That's all.
We are the ones that's actually breaking generational curses. We're the ones that's gonna say, I love my parents, but I will not allow them to control my life with this religion, with this cult. I respect the past, but I'm not gonna repeat the past. I'm gonna do different no matter how hard. We're choosing freedom, healing, joy, real happiness. We're not just settling for the little crumbs that y'all give us. We're not just settling for, oh, well, this is what our generation did back then, so this is what you need to do. No, we have a different perception of life. We see things differently. We're built different. Our generation is built different. We've went through things that y'all couldn't even imagine that we've been through. We're finally taking our power back. We're protesting, we're speaking up, we're advocating for ourselves, we're setting boundaries, we're doing what we do. We're not going to be held down by religious trauma just because that's what our family was built off of. We're not doing it anymore. For those of you who have doubts, for those of you who left or are thinking of leaving, just know you're not leaving Jehovah. You're actually leaving a multi-billion-dollar business that has convinced millions of people to sell their soul for security, for paradise, to be protected by Jehovah. You don't owe anybody your silence. speak up and speak up now. Now is the time. Now is the time. There's no better time than now. Speak your truth, reclaim your mind, take back your life, take back your power. You are in control of where your life goes. You are in the driver's seat. Don't allow anyone ever to control your life. I don't care if it's your parents, I don't care if it's your family, I don't care if it's friends, your religion, the governing body, I don't care who it is. Don't give people the power to control you. Only you have that power. You have all the power within you already.
The power within!
You have all the answers. You are more than capable of living a life that you love. Stop settling for a life that you hate just to make other people happy. They're miserable. You want to be miserable along with them? Then go ahead and follow and do what they do. Or you can be different and do what's best for you. And listen, I know this whole healing process, this whole XJW shit, it's not easy. It's not easy unlearning all this generational trauma. It's not easy unlearning all this childhood trauma, religious trauma, deconstructing from the indoctrination. It's not easy. It's a whole cult. But I'm here to tell you that the other side is so beautiful. It's worth it. You're gonna get through it. I promise you, it is worth it. There's a beautiful life for you waiting on the other side. You just have to take the leap and do what's best for you. Deep down, you know what's best for you. That's why you're still here. That's why you're watching this video, because you know what's good. You know what's good.
Ooh, do you want to learn how to escape for real? Do you actually want to learn how to escape for real? Like, if you're in a strict home, especially Jehovah's Witnesses, and you have no idea what you're gonna do, you don't even know how to have a plan, I got you. If you want to heal, you want to glow up, you never want to look back, I got you. Download my free workbook right now. The link is in the description. I made it just for you, okay? I was a born in Jehovah's Witness. This is all the information that I needed. This is everything I wish my younger self had, okay? Because it was rough. I was kicked out for speaking out against Jehovah's Witnesses, and I was living in my core, okay? I don't want y'all to be homeless living in your car. I don't want that for you. So I'm telling you, all the mistakes I made, I made this workbook just for you, so you know exactly how to make a plan and escape your house right to hell now. The link is below and in my bio, okay? I'm just your big sis who escaped, and I'm gonna help you do the same. I just wanna apply pressure. I wanna protect this generation. I wanna protect the kids. I want to protect the kids. The kids deserve to be protected. So many people are desensitized to abuse. It's disgusting. Open up your eyes, wake up. Children never asked to be here, and we need to protect them, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you ever want more tea on how Jehovah's Witnesses is $1 billion business, let me know, because that's what I'm dropping in the next video. Okay. Don't forget to hit that like button. Seriously, it's literally not even that deep. Just hit the like button and subscribe. Like, hello? No. I don't think it's clocking to you that I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business. You think I care about you? You think I care about you? Listen, the elders from my congregation have been spying me from the moment I posted my first YouTube video. Okay, them little JW spies, they watching me. Hey girl, how you doing? To all the little elderitas, hey girl, you see me clocking that tea? I'm standing on the business. The business? Yeah, I'm on it. The business? Yeah, I'm on it.
Best life ever.